Almost forgot. Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Mornings of Mischief with Pulp Culture Therapy. I'm your host, Stone Loki. Good morning, RR, Josh and Rebecca Momini, Darth Monkey, Orath, Samantha Jo. One of the Valkyries is here. Purple Lady, the other Valkyrie is here. Good morning, Valkyries. Saucy Wench, good morning, Saucy Wench. Jedi Bill 797. How you doing, brother? My brother from another mother, Trey, over at Max World Entertainment. Good morning, brother, Mr. CCDV. Doctor and renowned author Adega Outlaw is here in the chat. Good morning, brother. How is everybody doing? What's his face? Mick whatever. Good morning. Oh, Mick whatnot. Mick whatnot. My bad. I'm going old school here. Chef Zilla, good morning, Chef Zilla. Wookiee Supremacy, our Star Wars friend, is here. Good morning, Wookiee Supremacy. Robert Pearson, how are you doing, man? How are you doing? Captain Shrek, my brother. How are you doing this morning? Guys, thank you so much. Crimson Mist, good morning, Crimson Mist. Man, it is so good to see all of you lovely people. Dave G Sound, how are you doing, brother? LDG Pixel, how are you doing, man? Chris Persia, good morning, Chris. Man, we are so happy. We are so happy you are back, brother. We are absolutely so happy that you are back and with us. Lady Mist, good morning, Lady Mist, my lady. How are you this morning? How is everybody doing this morning? So, funny thing happened this morning. We are 9 away from 400 subscribers. I don't usually like to talk about numbers, but a little surprise this morning. We hit 4,000 hours watch time this morning. Oh man, and that just, you know what? I wasn't sure what I was going to touch on this morning, but if it's okay with you guys, I would like to tell a little story this morning. Back when the Joker came out, this was September, October, can't remember. I started doing uploads and reviews and talking about movies and movies I like, movies I didn't like. And I had a couple people that hung out and commented. Psycho Dwarf 9 was one of the first. Lori Roberts, Samantha Jo, Purple Lady, RR, Josh and Rebecca. These are people that were watching me from damn near the beginning and encouraging me. And, I love this. Oh, really good video. You know, one of the first videos I did was about how social justice warriors treat communities and how they go after IP. And I absolutely love that. I sounded like crap. I sounded like I was talking underwater. I hadn't really worked everything out yet and figured everything out yet. But I was enjoying it and I was encouraged. And I had to decide what I was going to do, what I was going to do with the channel, how I was going to work the channel, how I was going to talk, I was reading. I literally was reading as I was doing this. I'd have things written out and I'd be reading it and it didn't work for me. It didn't. And one day I got so frustrated. That I literally threw my notepad over my shoulder and I said, screw it. I'm just going to improv the whole damn thing. And I'm just going to talk. And it felt good. And it was good. And yeah, there were some mistakes in there. A couple of people were like, dude, you need to work on this. But I had a lot more fun than sitting there and going over something over and over and over again. I would record for 2 or 3 hours for a 10-minute video, guys. And I would go over it and over it and over it. And I didn't get that I should just say what I had to say. If I just said what I had to say, then I was good. Yeah, Eris of Chaos, frack it. We'll do it live. Right? And that's what I did. And I was frustrated. And I know, some of us get frustrated sometimes. My good friend Captain Trek, man, when he started doing this, he got frustrated, and I did everything I could to help him because I remember how frustrated I was when I started doing this. And thank you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. 4,000 Friday. Yes, Trey. Yes, thank you guys very much. Popping that champagne. Yeah. 4,000 hours for the little channel that could. And we are the little channel that can. We can do anything because we stand together. We are together. We stand together. We stand united. We are there for each other, whether we argue with each other, whether we disagree with each other. My good friend Canuck and me disagree about Star Trek all the damn time. And but we still stand together. And we stand with our good friend Captain Trek. And Captain Trek, if you could throw your GoFundMe in there, please. Captain Trek has a surgery. He is in pain, guys. He's in a lot of pain. And he has a surgery he is trying to pay for. If you could help him in any way, shape, or form, please. I don't know if he's out there still. He might be. He might not be. But if you are, dude, throw your GoFundMe out. And please throw your GoFundMe out. But I was still trying to find my way into what I was doing, guys. I was still trying to find my way into what I wanted to do. And I guested on a channel. I got to guest live on a channel for the very first time. And guys, I was sweating. I was so nervous. I was sweating, and I was like, it was the same way I did I did the very first live stream I ever did. It could have been 60 degrees in here, and I would have been sweating because I was freaking out. And anyway, so I get invited to this channel. I get on StreamYards for the very first time. It will not let me in the door. It won't let me in the door. I do not have a camera. I do not have a cam. And it says I have a cam. It says I have a cam. And it will not let me in the door because it cannot figure out what cam I'm using. So I start ripping cords out of my computer. I'm like, something in here is preventing me from getting online. Something in here is preventing me from getting in StreamYards. And this was, I didn't want to screw it up, and I didn't want to be, I guess, a boomer. So I finally figured out I've got one of those HTC Vive virtual reality head cams, for when I play Elite Dangerous, and you can see all through your ship. So it's like, wow, I'm inside the ship, and you can look up, look down, and do all kinds of stuff. And when you roll, you feel like you're rolling, all that fun shit. I pulled that, and it took the cam out. There's a little ass camera on the front of that cam that keeps you from bumping into things. Okay, so it's like a helmet, and it's got a little tiny camera, and it's all it is a sensor. You can't really see, but it's like, the backup sensors on your car when you're like beep 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 beep, and it tells you, hey, you're about to run into something. It's the same thing, except it's for a damn VR helmet. So I pulled that, and bam, it worked. And I got on, and right before I went on, my good friend Abu Nas went on. And I got to tell you guys, I had this thing set up. I was like, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to talk about this. And I'm going to, do a joke here. And I thought I was slick, guys. I was like, I had this planned out, and I thought I was slicker than shit because I was going to do this. And then Abu Nas went on before me. And he's like, how you doing, Fandom Menace? Let me break it down. And he goes into this song, and my jaw dropped. And I was like, holy shit. Okay, rip that up. I'm going to have to step up my game immensely. Because if I don't, Abu just wiped the floor with me. It was absolutely epic. And me and Abu talked after that. I told him, dude, I was so nervous. I'd never been on a live stream before. I'd never talked on, before live. And then bam, you go on. And I'm just like, dude, I've got to step up my damn game. Because Abu, if I don't, and I did, and I got people excited. And I think I got like 70 something subscribers that night. And it was like a little catapult, a little jump. But the experience, guys, Yeah, Eris of Chaos, that's Abunas for you. Yeah, absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. The experience is what meant everything, you know? I mean, yes, the subscribers were important and I got a chance to kind of let everybody know what I'm doing. I hadn't even started live streaming at that point. That's what was like, oh yeah, I'm going to do this. Okay, I can figure this. Oh, this is good. Okay, I can do this. And it wasn't, a week or two later that I did my first test stream. And again, I was sweating. I was like, oh, and I think I had like 10 or 12 people in there. And I was blown away. I was blown away that I had that many people in there. I thought I was going to have like one person. I was like, man, if I can get one person in there, I am lucky. I am absolutely lucky. And that's true. If I had one person in there listening to me, then I was lucky. Doesn't it, the high numbers, don't even think about that. If you're looking to get into this, don't even think about the high numbers. Just get on there and do it and keep doing it and keep adding to your content. And I was jumping around. I was like, holy shit, I had 12 people in there and I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. So I continued and I thought of this. I was like, you know what? Nobody does mornings. Nobody does mornings. You've got all these great shows that talk about all these great things in the evening, when people are chilling. But what if, what's this basement, whatnot? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, Abu exposed my boomer tendencies. He did. He absolutely did. He absolutely did. Hail DJ Odyssey and Dallas Cesaruno, 47 Yorktown, guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much. Loriana Creel, if anybody's late to the party, I'm just kind of talking about past stuff because I just noticed that we hit 4,000 hours on the channel this morning. And I'm absolutely blown away. I'm absolutely blown away. Midday is pretty dry too. It is lunchtime, especially lunchtime. That is another good opening. You get something around noon or 1 when people are going to lunch. That's an awesome time to be on because people are going to lunch. People want to listen to somebody. They do. And I'm just lucky. I'm really lucky that you guys enjoy this morning show as much as I enjoy doing it. I thought of this. We are all sleeping now. Baby Valkyrie, yes, we are all sleeping. Oh, man. But I thought of it like a drive to work. You're just going into work. There was this channel I used to listen to, this radio station, as I was going to work every morning. And it was fun. It was really fun. It was a really fun radio station. I got to work. I put it on for an hour after I got to work and listened to it. And it was always fun. And then one day I was on the way to work and they've got like high school band music on. I don't know what the hell was going on. I didn't know what the hell was going on. Oh, Loriana Creel, I'm working, so I love the time for your show, Loki. Thank you. Thank you so very much. Thank you. And Eris of Chaos, I won't be doing it for the numbers. They aren't nearly as important as the community. No, the community is what is important, guys. The community is everything. Having a community and having people that you can talk to and having people you can turn to. It doesn't matter if they're those people in your chat or they're people on your Discord or they're people in your Patreon. Those are real people. They're not just digital words. Those are real people that have real feelings. And I'm blessed for each and every one of you. I'm blessed for each and every one of you. DJ Odyssey, congrats. He just hit 4,400 hours watch time. Hell yeah, dude. I know me and you were neck and neck. We were like riding neck and neck for a little while. I was just a little under your subs and I was just a little under your hours, brother. And it's amazing, dude. It's amazing that channels that haven't hit 1,000 subscribers yet are surpassing the 4,000 hours watch time. That is amazing. That is absolutely amazing that channels like ours are doing it. Oh, Dal, 400 on Wednesday, and that was amazing. Community is the best thing about YouTube. Love this place. Dal, we love you too. And guys, if you haven't subscribed to Dal Cecil channel, let me get a link for you. Let me get a link because I know I've got one like on standby. I don't have my thing open this morning though because I started late. And where are you, baby Valkyrie? I'm looking for you. I'm looking for you. If someone beats me to it, I'm going to be pissed. Where are you? I got you in my long list. God damn it. Need to have all this like on standby at the ready. Man, where are you? I know you're here somewhere. I probably like, there you are. Boom. All right. Captain Trek beat me to it. Sucker. See, right there. Boom. Right after you. Oh, shit, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And thank you to my wrenches. Cap, Mexican Iron Man, Samantha Jo, Purple Lady. My Valkyries have been here since the very beginning. Thank you guys so very much. It means everything to me. It does. It means everything to me that I have my wrenches support and that we support them and that we're all here for each other, especially when we need each other. Like coffee. Chris Knight, greetings, sir. How are you doing, sir? How are you doing? Greetings. Mark is at negative 8,000 hours. I believe it. Mark is at negative 8,000 hours. He's shooting for negative 10,000 by the end of the month. He is shooting for negative 10,000 hours by the end of the month. Del Cesaruno, I'm very new, but you guys have been like, I was there for a while, and that's rare to find, and it's wonderful. You know what? I want to say something. You know, there's a lot of people out there that want to act like you can't be this, or you can't do this, or you can't say this. And if you do, you're bad. If you do, you're this, or you're that, or you're blah. And we've talked about that. We've gone over and over that. We don't do that. It doesn't matter whether you agree with us or disagree with us. We don't do that. The only time I've ever seen this community go to action is when one of us was attacked. One of us was hurt. One of us was, just minding their own business, and someone came along and decided to kick us just to kick us. That's messed up. We're not going to put up with that. We're not going to deal with that. And we will defend each other because you know what, guys? None of us are any of these things that Hollywood says we are or the BBC says we are. Not one of us. Not one of us. Not any of us here. If you grew up watching Star Trek, that's the last thing you're going to be is that crap they call us. If you grew up really, really knowing the vision of George Lucas and seeing Star Wars for what it really is, you're not like that. You're not. Exactly. None of us are like that. One of us. They can talk and they can run their mouths and they can call us all kinds of names and they can point their fingers at us, but they're the ones ruining pop culture. They're the ones ruining the IPs that we love. They're the ones doing this, not us. We're the ones saying, hey, guys, did you just completely miss the message? Have you completely missed the message of what Star Trek's about? Have you just completely missed the message that George brought out? Have you completely missed the message that Stan Lee gave? You know, they want to call Stan Lee all these things. It was like as soon as he died, they came out of the woodwork to call Stan Lee all these things. And it's because they wanted what he created and they wanted to turn it into something else. They want to turn it into something else. You know, I don't care if there's a black Magneto. No one gives a shit if there's a black Magneto. as long as the core of that character is the same, and if he's going to be the same at the core, what's the point in changing him? I mean, I don't care. I was one of the few people that saw Idris Elba was going to play the gunslinger, and I was like, all right, cool. I like him. I really like him as an actor. Okay, I want to see what he can do. Do I think that the role should have been reversed with him and what's his name? Beef. It's What's for Dinner. That guy. Oh, he was in Interstellar. Somebody help me out here. I know somebody knows. Somebody knows out there. He was in Interstellar. I can't think of his name. I can't think of names in the morning. Such a failure. Matthew McConaughey. So you've got Matthew McConaughey and Idris Elba. I do think their roles in that movie should have been reversed. But they made that decision. They ran with that decision. I have no problem with that. I do not have any problem with seeing a character played by anyone. Anybody can play a character. Anybody can play a character. That doesn't matter. It's whether the heart of that character is the same. And I saw just a second ago, I have to disagree about race swapping characters. Chefzilla, dude, that's cool. It's your opinion, brother, and I respect that opinion. But to me, it's about the heart of the character. When they gender swapped Starbuck, oh, you can bet your ass. I was like, what the hell? What the hell is this? Starbuck's going to be a chick? Why does Starbuck need to be a chick? But the first time I saw Starbuck on Battlestar Galactica, and she had that stogie and the glasses, and she was playing cards, and dude, I was like, okay, never mind. They did it. It's a chick with the heart of Starbuck. It is a woman with the heart of Starbuck. She is playing this character like Starbuck. I'm cool with that. I'm absolutely cool with that. Yes, he did, Chefzilla. And you see him on the cover. I have a lot of the first editions of those books with the art that's inside. See, in the first editions of those books, every chapter, there is a picture, an art picture, not something that was CGI. This is something that was hand drawn from the series. And yes, on those books, he's supposed to look like Clint Eastwood. He's supposed to look exactly like Clint Eastwood in The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly and the Westerns that he used to do. That is what he's supposed to look like. But to me, as long as the heart of that character, hello, Derek, brother, we stand with you, man. I saw what happened on Twitter, and we stand with you, brother. We are with you. And you were right. Battlestar Galactica, fine viewing. Exactly. Good morning, Lori. The Destructor is here. Good morning, Lori. For anybody coming in late, I'm just kind of talking because we hit 4,000 hours this morning, and I am blessed. Thank you guys so very much. Thank you all so very much. But yeah, so you've got Starbuck in Battlestar Galactica, and there were some times I thought they kind of went overboard. They made her kind of a, I don't know. She slept around a lot, I guess. And for a little while, I was like, but they made it make sense with her history and what had happened to her when she was a kid, and I always thought that her dad was the missing Cylon, Daniel. You find out throughout the series that there's a missing Cylon in the fleet. I think it was the threes. I'm not sure. The 3 or the 4s. I don't know. I don't remember. But he's missing. And you never see him. And that's because Brother Cabell, the ones, deleted his ass and ruined his gene pool. And you never really find out what happened to them all. Oh, Saucy Wench, you have a good morning, Saucy Wench. You have a really good morning. Sorry you got to go. You stay safe, too. I maintain that they can make an entire Star Wars movie with an all-black cast, make record profit if they stuck to Star Wars and avoided politics. That is true Hamlet strategy. As long as there are robot, dinosaur, spaceship villains, and heroes, right? Oh, shit. Dude, no, you're right. They could. They absolutely could. It's the politics, and it's the canceling, guys. It is the canceling. All that shit needs to stop, because you've got, and we talked about this on the TARDIS Zone. I talked about this on the TARDIS Zone when I was a guest on their show. The canceling, all that shit makes regular people feel like they can just point their fingers at someone and say, get them, and dogpile. It happens on Twitter. It happens on Facebook. It happens on YouTube. It happens in real life. It happens everywhere. It happens everywhere. And it's happening more and more and more now. This person has a different opinion, so he is not worthy. How the fuck is that right? This woman does not have the correct opinion. She is not worthy to comment. Bull fucking shit. Bullshit. You're telling me that people are getting canceled, that people are getting removed. Happened to Robert Meyer Burnett the other day, guys. Just because he said this shit's wrong. They tortured this old ass man. They recorded it. You know what? Stand up. And you know what they did? You know what they did? They canceled him. It's his opinion. It's why is everyone so afraid of an opinion? I don't understand. Everything around me was built on opinions. You might not live in the US, but at some point, something around you was built because someone had an opinion. Someone said, I like to do it this way instead of this way. What is wrong with that? What is wrong with that? I don't get it. Stop with demonizing of people for disagreeing with your opinions. It's uncivil and dangerous. Grow up and learn to play nice with others in the sandbox, or take a timeout. No shit. How can we all understand this? But how can we all understand this? Yet so many can't. So many can't. You know, those fuckers over at CBS want to say that this is Star Trek now, and they're doing this and they're doing that. You know what Star Trek was about? Star Trek was about a whole crew that had different opinions that lived together. A whole crew from different planets, from different religions, from different races that lived together, and they all had different opinions. They lived together on that ship. They lived together on those planets. They lived together in the Federation. Hell, the Klingons in the original series had the complete opposite opinion that the Federation did, and in TNG, they're allies. They're allies, a warrior race and a peaceful race. And they're allies. A warrior race that wants to go out and kick the shit out of stuff and have combat and die a glorious death in battle. And a group of different races composed of many different people that have many different views all working together. And now, guys, now that's bad. Now the Federation is evil. all those different people, all those different races, all those different opinions, and it's evil. They're the bad guys. Can ya fucking believe that? And Adega just told me that the other day because he's been helping me rehab my arm. Muscles only grow and strengthen when put under stress and opposition. That is the exact same for ideas and philosophies. If there is no counter opinion, there is no growth. That's true. And yeah, Eris of Chaos. Oh my God, different people with different opinions living together. Who knew, right? Who knew? I miss the days of civil discourse. And Loriana Creel agrees with the Diga Outlaw. I'm scrolling back up here because I saw something. It's easier for them to shout people down rather than discussing with respect because their values are on such shaky ground they know they would crumble. The only character who shouldn't ever be swapped in any way is Grand Admiral Thrawn. That is true, dude. That is true. I want to see someone badass play Thrawn. Badass play Thrawn. He's got to be blue and he's got to have red eyes. Don't give me this makeup shit. Dalsasaruna, words of wisdom from Adiga. Samantha Jo, wisdom from the doc. Damn straight. RR, very true. Given the state of my biceps, I'm forced to agree. We have an entire generation raised on social media and with no consequences. Purple Lady, my thoughts exactly. Living in an echo chamber is no good for anyone. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Loriana Creel, the art of civil discourse has been lost. Absolutely it has. Absolutely it has. Absolutely. They, Psychodorf 9, they bang on about diversity, but cannot abide different thought. It's true. They can't. And it's sad. A young Anthony Hopkins, yes. Twin flames of Valhalla, Kathia Star says. Yeah, chef, we need breakfast, brother. I need an omelet this morning. I really do. Get my engine going. Omelet good, donut bad. I'm trying to lay off all that shit. Whatever fandom you are a part of, arguments build it. Fans bicker and disagree. It's part of the fun. That's right, Charlotte. That is right. Guys, what do we want to build a fandom on? Do we want to build it with concrete and brick? Or do we want a paper house? Is that what we want? A paper thin house that can't take any kind of argument? That as soon as the dissension starts, it just folds? I don't want that. Crimson Myst. And thank you, Crimson Myst. Crimson Myst is the newest member of the Guardians. Thank you very much, Crimson Myst. Thank you for signing up to be a Guardian. As a society today, people have been taught the us versus them mentality, reviving a form of tribalism that has become more and more dangerous to humanity. That is true. I'm such a bigot. I named my son after a gay colleague from my Royal Navy days. Dude, the stories I could tell you, dude. The stories I could tell you. I've been called a misogynist. I've been called a bigot. I've been called a sexist. I've been called F. You name it. And yeah, I used the real words. I didn't hide them. You know what? If they don't like it, they can shove it. A homophobe. I've been called all these things. And they couldn't be more wrong. I have a daughter that is trans. I love my daughter to death. There's nothing wrong with her choice that she has made in life. That is her choice. I love the fact she has made that choice. I completely support her 100%. I don't ever talk about my family. I don't ever talk about stuff like this. But anyone that wants to call me a homophobe or a sexist or a bigot or anything else, a racist, a Yahtzee, I won't say that word because I think it's honestly used too much. So I'll just say Yahtzee because it's used too much. It is. It's used too much. It's flung around like it's nothing now. And it's wrong. It's absolutely positively wrong. Surrounding yourself with sycophants and yes men helps no one. Different opinions help. Yes, subject grow, not stunt it and make it wither. I heard the most interesting thought about that the other day. Okay. And I'm going to share it with you guys because it made a lot of sense to me. Okay. Everybody remembers Michael Jackson, right? You know, Michael Jackson. I heard this as the Beatles, but we'll just use Michael Jackson. So everybody knew who Michael Jackson was. And, you know, he had a lot of hit songs. When Beat It came out, oh my God, everybody went absolutely effing nuts, right? It was like people were walking around in that jacket, you know, just beat it, right? And everybody, copyright strike, everybody was going nuts about it, right? Well, he had a good group of people around him. He had a good group of people telling him, hey, you know what? That is badass, dude. And they were being honest. You know why? Because they could be honest. Because he wasn't like just a god. He wasn't a pop god, pop music god. He wasn't. He was just Michael Jackson then. He was just Michael Jackson then. So they were honest with him. And they were like, yeah, do this and turn it up like this. And yeah, we'll get the beat going. Right? DJ Odyssey, just eat it, right? And he had that. He had that behind him. Loriano Creel, my nephew, is by, and I love him with all my heart, and we'll throat punch. That's damn straight. Damn straight. Bring him on, right? Bring him on. That's exactly what I say. Bring him on. Now, you go to the end. You go to the last album he came out with. Someone here tell me the name of one song on that last album. One song. If anybody here can, I'll be blown away. One song. I hope this works too, because, you know, I heard this the Beatles way. But just one song. Nobody? Nobody? Happy day to you, Kathy Star. And the chat went silent. Exactly. And you know why? You know why Mark Anthony tired? Last album. One name of a song on Michael Jackson's last album. You may have got it, Mac. I don't remember any of them. Any of them. And do you know why we don't remember any of them? You know why we don't remember any of them? Because he had a bunch of fucking yes men surrounding him going, oh, Michael, oh, that was absolutely great. Oh, you killed it. You killed it. Set everybody. Let's just print that right there. It was not in any way, shape, or form anything like he had when he started. It was not in any way, shape, or form anything like what he had back in the day. And if they had manned up and told him that, instead of kissing his ass, we could have had a kick-ass last album from Michael Jackson. No matter what you think of him, no matter what you think he did, you could have had a kick-ass album. I'm just talking about his music. That's it. I don't want to talk about anything else about him. I just want to talk about his music and use him as an example. He surrounded himself with people that did nothing but agree with him. They did not challenge him in any way. They were nothing but yes men. And Lady Myst, thank you. Thank you so very much. Thank you. Thank you so very much, Lady Myst. And there will be a Batman stream today, guys. I have fixed the problem. I got on yesterday and we got the problems worked out, and it is streaming in 4K, so even better than 1080p. We bumped the bit rate up and tweaked the settings, and that was absolutely awesome. So Batman will be back tonight. We're going to do more Telltale Batman tonight. But nobody can remember. I mean, if you can remember one song, I'm like, dude, you're way better than I am. Ask me the name of one song on the last Metallica album. Can't tell you. Can't tell you. I could tell you the name of every single name on Ride the Lightning, Kill 'Em All, Injustice for All, the Black Album. I could tell Garage Band Days. I could tell you the name of every damn song. I can't tell you the name of one song on their last album. Why? Because they sold out. They're corporate shills. They sold out, and they surrounded themselves with yes men. Instead of kicking ass in a garage playing badass fucking music, they sold out. Until It Sleeps is a Metallica song, yes, but it's not on their last album. I don't even know. I don't even remember the name of the last album they came out with. I know the last one I bought was the one with the coffin on it. It was like, I don't even remember the name of it, but I bought it because, you know what? I bought every fucking Metallica album ever because I like Metallica. AC/DC never sold out. I love AC/DC. I've got vinyl AC/DC because there's songs on the vinyls you can't get on the CDs or you can't download. I've got songs on the damn vinyl that are just on the vinyl because I love AC/DC, and they've never sold out. They've absolutely never sold out. So what's the point of all this? Don't surround yourself with an echo chamber. That's what they've done. That's what these SJWs have done. That's what they've done over at the BBC. That's what they've done at Disney. That's what they've done at fucking CBS. They've put themselves in an echo chamber and said, we can only hear us. And like, oh my God, tone it down. This is Star Trek now. Deal with it. Ladies, let's scissor. And that's just the way it is. They've surrounded themselves in an echo chamber of we're only going to listen to our ideas. We don't care what anybody else says. Disagreeing is healthy. Makes you think. Yes, it makes you use your mind. It makes you work your mind out. It does. And yeah, Samantha Jo's killing herself over there. Voltron ladies, 5 of us together, we become like a super shill, a super SJW. Let's go SJW force. Dun, 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 dun. Scissor connect. Dun, dun, dun. No, it does not get better the more you add. Diversity is what you want. And it's funny that they're the ones saying that they want this. They're the ones saying we need more diversity. We need diversity. We need this. We need that. And they're the ones that are living in a damn echo chamber, not listening to anyone else. Do you know why TNG got so good eventually? Because the fans were sending in scripts and they were taking them. Little known lady named Melinda Snodgrass, who is a teacher. I think she was a high school science teacher, is the person who wrote Measure of a Man. This woman loved Star Trek. And every time she sent a script in, they read it because she wrote good stuff. All right, let's do the workout, everybody. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I can see it. Lift those legs up, boys. Oh shit. Yeah, that's the SJW voice. I might do another tonight. Oh, are we talking about your did you get your video out, dude? Is that what we're talking about? Did you get your video out last night? Read the book already. If you read the book already. And guys, thank you. You know, I started out this journey a little over half a year ago. And today's a big day. You know, I'm so excited about that watch time. I'm so excited about that watch time because I'm halfway there. I'm halfway there. And I can see them fighting me on monetization when I get there too. I can see them being like, Loki, we ain't gonna do it. Nah, you too reckless with your words. I can see it happening. But you know what? I'm not gonna stop. I'm not going to stop. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. I'm going to keep having people on this show. I'm going to keep inviting people. I want to keep encouraging people to get on their microphones and say it. If you guys want to get on your microphones and you want to talk, get on your microphones and talk. When I started this, that was one of the goals I had. If I could pass this on to one person, if I could make one person feel like, hey, you know what? I can get on the mic and I can do this. My voice is important. Then I succeeded. All of your voices are important. Every single one of you. Every single one of you. Your voices are important. And if you want to be heard, stand up and be heard. Because if we get so loud, if we get loud enough to shake the very foundations of Valhalla, they cannot ignore us. They can't ignore us. If the gods can't ignore us, Hollywood sure as shit can't ignore us. They can't. Thank you. Thank you, guys. I am going to, again, of course, roll the outro footage today. If you do not see yourself on the outro footage, it will be soon. If you have signed up to the Patreon and you are not in the outro, I will be updating it this weekend. I'm going to update it every week from now on because I'm updating it like every day now. So, and I don't mind that at all, but I'm going to start doing it every weekend. I'm going to update the outro. So if you weren't on there, you will be on there Monday. Everyone, have a great weekend. Have a great time. I will see you guys later at some point tonight when I do the Batman stream. But thank you guys so very much for this. And yes, may the fires of Valhalla burn bright and never go out. Thank you, Darth Hastur. Thank you. It'll go viral. Oh, that dude, me and Mexican Iron Man will return. You can guarantee it. That was so fun the other day to do that with him. And yes, Mexican Iron Man will return, of course. Unless something happens and he's got to take a little Bambino to the vet or something. Lots of kisses to that dog, dude. Everybody have a great day. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much again, everyone. And have a wonderful weekend.